Male dogs have their quirks, and those quirks? They're more than just amusing. They reveal fascinating insights into their instincts and personalities. While it's easy to assume male and female dogs are pretty much the same aside from who can have puppies, the truth is that male dogs bring their own set of unique behaviors to the table. From playing the role of your personal protector to showing off their over-the-top affection, these tendencies are often rooted in instincts passed down from their wild ancestors. Let's dive into what makes male dogs truly one of a kind. The overprotective guardian. Does your dog ever step between you and a stranger or bark at anything that gets a little too close? Have you wondered why they do this? This behavior, often called blocking, is your dog's way of saying, "I've got your back." But what exactly are they protecting you from? A barking dog across the street? Probably. The friendly mail carrier delivering your package? Maybe not. Their instincts don't always align with what we see as a threat. This protective behavior is especially common in male dogs, and it comes straight from their wolf ancestors. In the wild, guarding the pack against predators or rival groups was essential for survival, and that same instinct drives your dog today. While this can feel sweet, like having your very own furry bodyguard, it can sometimes cause challenges. What happens when your dog decides your friendly neighbor is a danger or gets overly worked up about a harmless passerby? Unchecked, these instincts can lead to excessive barking, snapping, or even putting themselves in danger. Male dogs, particularly unneutered ones, tend to have heightened territorial and protective instincts, making them fiercely loyal but sometimes a bit too intense. So, how do you manage this? Training is key. Commands like settle or stay can teach your dog to differentiate between real threats and everyday situations. With patience and positive reinforcement, you can help your dog channel their protective instincts in a way that keeps both of you safe and stress-free. Affection with a punch. If your male dog nudges you with his nose, paws at your leg, or even grabs your shirt for attention, you've experienced his aggressive affection. Male dogs often express their love with a little extra enthusiasm, and sometimes it feels like they don't know their own strength. This over-the-top behavior is their way of making sure they get your attention, immediately. When it comes to playtime, they might skip fetch in favor of wrestling or a tug-of-war match. These physical games not only burn off energy, but also strengthen your bond. While their energetic displays of love can be overwhelming at times, they're simply their way of saying, "I adore you." It's important to channel this energy into productive outlets. Training sessions, agility exercises, or even puzzle toys can help balance their need for attention while giving them mental stimulation. After all, their big energy matches their big love for you. Home security on overdrive. Male dogs take the role of protector very seriously, even at home. Whether they're sleeping at the foot of your bed, following you into the bathroom, or patrolling the hallways at night, their instincts are on high alert. This constant vigilance is deeply ingrained in their DNA, originating from a time when pack animals had to protect their group from predators during vulnerable moments like sleep. Compared to female dogs, males often exhibit stronger territorial instincts, making them more likely to see your home, and you, as their domain to guard. At night, it's not unusual for a male dog to prowl the halls, checking windows and doors, or stand watch over sleeping family members. Even the faintest noise might spark their attention, prompting them to investigate and ensure everyone is safe. While their protective nature can sometimes feel a bit intense, like when they insist on monitoring your every move, these instincts can become a true asset in moments of real danger. The very behavior that seems inconvenient during the day, like barking at every passerby, might just save your life should an intruder try to enter your home at night. Sniff first. Ask questions later. Male dogs have a natural curiosity, especially when it comes to scents. And let's be honest, your little dude takes sniffing to a whole new level. If your dog eagerly inspects you when you walk through the door or pays extra attention to your shoes, he's basically playing detective, gathering clues about where you've been and who you've met. Every scent tells a story, and male dogs are particularly tuned in to picking up on these details, especially if they think there's another dog involved. If the scent belongs to a female dog, your boy might be on high alert, checking if she's in heat. If it's from another male, though, he might start worrying about his territory being invaded. This instinctual behavior can make walks with an unneutered male a sniffing adventure. or a marathon, depending on how many stories he finds along the way. To channel this super sniffing obsession in a positive way, try introducing scent training games. They're a great way to keep your dog's nose busy while also giving him the mental stimulation he craves. Shoes, socks, and everything in between. Ever notice your dog sneaking off with your socks or burying your favorite shoe under the couch? Male dogs are often drawn to their owner's scent, and personal items like socks or shoes carry a concentrated version of it. These items provide them with a sense of comfort, especially when you're away. This behavior isn't just about play, it's comforting to them. By surrounding themselves with items that smell like you, they feel secure even when you're not around. If your pup has a habit of hoarding your belongings, consider leaving an old shirt or blanket with your scent in their bed to satisfy this need. Understanding this behavior can help you redirect their energy toward appropriate items, like designated chew toys, while keeping your favorite shoes safe from being turned into a doggy treasure. Marking their territory. Territorial instincts are strong in male dogs, and one of their primary ways of claiming their space is through marking. Whether it's a tree, a fire hydrant, or even your furniture, hopefully not, male dogs use urine marking as their way of saying, "This is mine." For them, this behavior is more than a habit. It's a method of communication with other dogs in the area. Unneutered males are more likely to mark frequently, especially if they sense other dogs in the area. Neutering can reduce this behavior, but consistent training and providing clear boundaries can also help. If marking becomes a persistent issue indoors, working with a trainer or reinforcing potty training habits can help curb the behavior. Outdoor marking, however, is often harmless and a natural way for male dogs to navigate their environment. Overthinking other males. If you've got an overprotective pup, you might notice them going out of their way to shield you from a certain type of person or dog, namely other males. This behavior often becomes even more noticeable if you're a woman. But before you start thinking your dog is channeling their inner jealous husband, let's clear the air. It's not about wanting to be the only man in your life. Your dog isn't plotting to fend off all other rivals. Instead, they're operating on a more instinctual level, trying to protect you from what they perceive as potential threats. Here's the thing. Dogs, especially males, are often more reactive to people or dogs who exude strength or dominance. Traits like a deep voice, a tall build, or even facial hair can come off as intimidating to your pup. It's less about the gender of the individual and more about these physical or behavioral cues that signal power in a dog's world. This might explain why your dog is friendly towards some men but keeps their guard up around others. Socialization plays a huge role here. Dogs who didn't get much exposure to adult men as puppies are more likely to grow up wary of them. It's not their fault. It's just how their brains are wired. Additionally, if your male dog is unneutered, things can get even more territorial. In the wild, male wolves often fight for dominance, mates, and territory, and while your pup isn't defending a den, those primal instincts can still kick in. They might see a new male, whether human or dog, as someone encroaching on their space or challenging their bond with you. After all, your protective pal just wants to keep their favorite human safe, even if their instincts sometimes go a little overboard. Now, it doesn't matter if you have a male dog or a female dog. Understanding their unique needs is key to keeping them happy and healthy. But are you unknowingly doing things that could harm your bond with your dog? In the video here on the screen, I reveal 6 signs your dog doesn't love you and how to fix them. Click now to learn more and strengthen your relationship with your furry friend. See you in the next one.